Hello and welcome to Home Gupshup. After taking a little breather last week, I'm finally back, and honestly, that break gave me the perfect chance to reorganize, decorate, and declutter the house a bit. Though I'll admit, it's still very much a work in progress. One thing I truly believe is that home decoration doesn't have to be a serious task. It can be as creative and as personal as you like. The best part is you get to do things that feel like you. There are no rules here. I decided to follow the same principle when changing the setup of this corner shelf here. So after giving it a thorough clean up, which is always the best way to start, I realized that instead of placing plants directly, they looked more defined when set inside a basket. Just a tiny change, but it gave the space a whole new vibe. Maybe it's time we start pulling out those trays and baskets lying unused in the trunk. The options to decorate any corner are limitless, and the idea is to play around with what we perhaps already have at home. This time I used a couple of my kitchen jars as decor, and on the top shelf, I placed a basket from the bedroom. It now holds all my tea lights, which I love lighting every other day. So in the end, I tried to make this rack both functional and decorative. Because sometimes the best kind of decor is done using the simplest everyday things. I redid this corner with the little things, and it brought me so much satisfaction by being able to shuffle things around the home. While going through my pile of runners, I found a traditional one gifted by Mummy, and I hadn't used it in a while. Sometimes, to shake things up a bit, it's a good idea to simply try and match the runner that we use on the side console with the tablecloth, or sometimes even match the tablecloth with the cushions on the sofa. It gives the space a more pulled together feel with fewer clashing colors or elements. Of course, it's not a rule, and I don't do this every single time, but it's a simple trick that helps make the space feel seamless and intentional without much effort. I keep getting asked about how I clean the tablecloths and runners, but honestly, they mostly wash off in the usual way. And if there's a very stubborn turmeric stain, then consider putting your cloth under direct sunlight. The stain will fade away in a few hours. The sink area is definitely the most used corner of the kitchen, and somehow also the least decorated one. I always feel that the less we keep here, the better. But honestly, with limited counter space, I don't have too many options. I'm sure same is the case with so many of you. After giving the space a good thorough scrub, I got to putting things back in place, and I wanted to share something new I tried. These water absorbing sink mats. They're honestly amazing. Look at this. They soak up the water really well and keep the area from getting messy. Earlier I was using a silicone mat such as this, which I still love and plan to reuse in rotation. Both these things come in handy to put up washed chopping boards or smaller plates and such things that we usually wash by hand. This side of the counter is mostly my little water station with the filter and the bottles all lined up. Just these small changes have already made this corner feel neater and a bit more thought through, if I can say so. The other day, while cleaning the kitchen area, I thought, well, why don't I have a plant in front of me? I spend so much time here, and yet all the plants are behind me. While I'm cooking or prepping, I wouldn't mind a plant in front of me to see it. That's when I got to cutting some stems from here and there and collected them all in one jar. The idea is to add some variety in your setup by using something like a cake stand in this case. I basically used it to set these plant cuttings that I just spoke about. The other way to make the same space more defined is by adding smaller trays. Not only is it easier to clean this ways, I mean clean the countertop this ways, but also it provides for a finished and complete look to the jars or the bottles that you may have kept on the counter. Perhaps these things are obvious sounding to some of us, but it's an idea nevertheless, and for those of us new here, could benefit from a simple tip or two, I guess. Let me share a little hack with you. I have this 40 by 60 cushion cover here, but I only have one filler for it, and that one's currently in the bedroom. So to fill this one up, I'm just going to be using two smaller cushions instead. These are 40 by 40, and they fluff it up so well you honestly can't even tell the difference. I've been using this trick for God knows how long, and it always works. You could also place two fillers, one behind the other, if you want your cushions to look extra fluffy. And of course, the easiest and the most common way is to just size up your fillers. The cushions here today definitely don't coordinate with the traditional fabric in the dining area, but that's okay. Like I always say, to each their own. Whenever I want to completely change the way a space looks, but I can't think of too many ideas, my go-to is always a minimalist style. I start by removing everything unnecessary and then slowly putting things back in a way that feels light and intentional. A setup like this often makes the space look instantly neater and more refreshed, trust me. And honestly, sometimes the best thing to do is to do nothing. No extra layers, no added baskets. Just decorate with what you have and keep it simple. I'll also show you how just a small change in lighting can completely elevate this same minimal look in no time. So I recently came across these outlet lights that are sensor based and throw a beautiful focus light when plugged in, especially in dark corners. I first installed a pair in the washroom and then tried them out in the kitchen as well just to see how they look. And honestly, I was amazed at how they instantly uplifted the entire space. It's such a small change, but the effect was so calming and elegant. Let me know what you think if you've tried something similar. Decorating with plants is one of the easiest ways to refresh a space, but I thought I'd share a few small tricks I usually follow to make the same plants stand out a bit more. First, I often fill a planter or a basket style pot with not just one, but two plant pots inside. It instantly makes the setup look fuller and more gorgeous. Second, I like to play around with the planters themselves. For example, I recently swapped a cream planter for a bright blue one, and the pop of color changed the whole look of the space. So consider swapping the planters once in a while. Lastly, don't forget about height. Simply placing a plant on a stool or giving it some elevation adds so much dimension and balance to any room. These three easy tweaks, doubling up plants, changing the pot, and adjusting the height, can make a big difference with zero extra effort. And that brings me to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed today's tips and found something useful or inspiring. Do comment below and let me know which idea was your favorite. Until next time, here's Home Gupshup signing off.